To the many chamber advocates and judges watching today, good afternoon. I am Twinkle on my second and last year as president of the Ormoc City Chamber of Commerce and Industries, and I am very proud to represent a chamber whose activism and involvement is recognized by both PCCI and our local government. Last year, and also in the year 2017, the Ormoc Chamber received from this same body special citations and won the Most Outstanding Chamber Award for the first time in 2018. We believe it is because of our steadfast advocacy to be the voice of business and the commitment to safeguard economic interests in the city that we have become somewhat of a watchdog to the rising prices and costs of doing business. When the Philippine Ports Authority released their new memorandum, ORCHAM immediately set meetings with the local PPA officers as the immediate quadrupling of port charges became a pressing concern for business owners. Furthermore, we raised the matter through our position papers to several bodies such as the RDC, PCCI, and DTI who can address the matter in a national setting. We also conducted a dialogue with the local government, suggesting the water rate hike be done in first and second phases to soften effects of the increase, and discussed areas of service improvements. ORCHAM was also in the forefront in the dialogue between the National Wage Board and Region 8 employers regarding the wage increases. Although the increases still proceeded as expected, we were able to lower and agree on 6-month tranches, making terms and conditions slightly better for business and employers. Very recently, ORCHAM conducted a dialogue with our local electricity provider, LAECO 5, to discuss the successive rate increases in our city. The dialogue aimed to create better understanding of the increases through topics that covered the competitive selection process of sourcing energy and the breakdown of billing. LAECO 5 also provided a customer service desk especially dedicated for chamber members to be able to personally and specifically discuss their bill or meter repairs. However, this year proved to be extra challenging because it is an election year. In our active advocacy, the risk of being politicized or being used for politics was very high. And in a chamber with over 260 members with differing political opinions, staying non-partisan and working with whoever holds office was a challenge and feat ORCHAM handled with grace and tact while remaining active and relevant to its mandate. During the election months of January 2022 to May 2022, we focused our efforts on activities for business development and capacity building instead. We staged the very first business prototype and business plan competition, giving startups and budding entrepreneurs the opportunity to pitch their business concepts and win capitalization money. ORCHAM also served as mentors and big brothers assigned to related businesses as we helped fine-tune business plans of graduating business students. Our partnership with DTI gave MSMEs participation to 2 trade fairs this year, and another Agri-Aqua trade fair which the Chamber helps organize yearly in partnership with the City Agriculture Office. Our first General Assembly focused on business recovery in the tourism sector and boosting agriculture and manufacturing through DOST set-up programs that assist technology adapters. One of the Chamber's achievements, and I am particularly proud of, is the hosting of the 34th Visayas Area Business Conference just last August 25 to 27. Ormoc City is not very easy to get to, but we enjoyed a very well-attended conference of 645 participants, 420 from the business and government, and 245 from the academe. Once again, the elections was another challenge we faced. We needed the early support from provincial and city officials who, newly elected, would sit into office only 51 days before the VABC. But thankfully, we still witness a convergence of participants from both the private and public sectors. As businesses operating in Ormoc City, we will always and at a significant extent be affected by local laws and ordinances. Significant participation in various policy-making and regulatory city councils affecting businesses are an effective method of initiating programs beneficial to enterprises, as well as initiating policies that can promote business, not hinder them. I am very happy to note that just 2 days ago, the Ormoc City Chamber has completed its civil society accreditation from the local government. This means we maintain our seats in the various policy-making city councils for another 3 years. Currently, the Chamber maintains its seat as a member to 11 city councils and is the vice chairman next to the mayor in both MSME Development Council and the Ormoc City Investment Incentives Board. This participative governance is further institutionalized by ordinances and laws that create these councils' compositions to include 40% to 60% from the private sector and 1 or 2 seats specifically indicated for the Chamber. Membership to these councils let us review and approve investment incentives applications, conduct the business awards during Business Week, assess and inspect tourism sites, making them tourist-ready, just to name a few. And in all these, we are able to protect the business sector's interests. It would seem like 7 minutes cannot encapsulate a year's work for a chamber as active as ours. But we are truly grateful for the honor to be shortlisted and considered. Thank you very much and see you at the PBC.